showcase of the best players in the NFL is coming up as we celebrate the latest edition of the Pro Bowl. The stars of the AFC and NFC are ready to shine. Next on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Coming up, it's the penultimate game of the NFL calendar. AFC versus NFC in the NFL Pro Bowl game between the AFC and the NFC. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, it's the Pro Bowl. You never really know what to expect, so I guess I'll ask you, what do you expect?
Well, in recent years, it has turned into an absolute offensive explosion, hasn't it? Games in the 50s are not out of line. What you're hoping is that some of these great defenders have a chance to adjust and react and maybe narrow that down a little bit. But I will say, this game is tilted heavily towards the offense's advantage.
Players the NFL has to offer on one stage. The AFC and NFC Pro Bowl underway here in Vegas. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So out comes the NFC for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at two different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
Here's a carry for Saquon Barkley and the Giants. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. Play action. Here's Hurts. Buying time to his left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They go play action with Hurts. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack, and I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one, but occasionally the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly, maybe someone tipped it off, but on that play, it had no chance.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Steps away to his left. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the first down. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. A first down carry for Barkley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Hurts throw pulled in by Kittle. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Hurts. Got him in. It's Brown. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Myers' kick is good. And the NFC out to an early 3-0 lead.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through this time in the Pro Bowl.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. So here now the AFC for their first drive. They'll be led out by the MVP of the National Football League in 2018, the former Texas Tech Red Raider, Patrick Mahomes.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets this to Davante Adams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The AFC with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown! Davante Adams, 52 yards. And the AFC has taken the lead. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Tucker down to kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So now we'll get our 2nd look in this game at the NFC offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get a big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf, dude. That's bottom shelf material. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Throwing is Hurts. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
That's a nice job there knowing what his options are. He's out of the pocket to his left. That thought made me think about running with this one, but he uses his vision instead. Finds his man on the left sideline, and they convert on third down.
Barkley, inside handoff. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. The numbers for the NFC on third down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. It's caught at the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. And he is in. Touchdown NFC. Jalen Hurts, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the NFC has retaken the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 10-7. A 10-play drive that time. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. So now the AFC offense here coming back out for their second drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The NFC takes possession here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He connected on his first, this from 41. Myers' kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take, punt, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we have come upon halftime of this Pro Bowl with the NFC on top of the AFC. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. First, though, let's get a check on the next-gen stats from that first half for the AFC. And the rushing numbers should tell the story of why they trail at the half. They're still in single digits in yardage as a team through 2 quarters of play. That's not good. There's probably not too much for these coaches to do in terms of X's and O's. But hey, both these teams are in it to win it. So with that, we'll get you back out for the second half of this year's Pro Bowl. Here's Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The AFC going to get the ball first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The AFC offense now set to start this third quarter. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he's going to bring this one back for an NFC touchdown.
I have to believe that in a Pro Bowl situation, you know, we talk about these defensive backs during the season, that they're educated gamblers. They take the education out of it. They just go for the football here. Hey, try and make a big play, and if you get one, you really look terrific in this game.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as he'll go for 2. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
It's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now here's Mahomes. Caught on the right side by Adams. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards on the pickup there.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. And again, it's Mahomes. On target over the middle to Hill. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got a man, complete. That goes for a gain of 31. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
Now, this one has been fun so far, as the Pro Bowl usually is. A lot of relaxed faces out there. 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. The third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he's got it. Touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the AFC able to draw a bit closer.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Tucker with the extra point, and this is back to a 5-point game. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The NFC about ready to set up shop offensively. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll take a shot for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know that pass was incomplete, but I'm awfully impressed with how he was able to maintain his vision, because normally when you break out to the left that way, it narrows everything down, almost becomes a half-field read. But he's able to still see the entire playing surface and try to connect all the way back to the right.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's the AFC in possession, though they trail here to begin the 4th. The offense for the AFC set to go now. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Mahomes now to throw. And that's complete to Adams. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. Now Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The AFC punt team out there now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle with Barkley. Pass the 20 for a short gain, 2nd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the 4th quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them and not have to live with that for the rest of the year.
Mahomes will throw. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he's going to bring this one back for an NFC touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 12. 1:16 remaining. Field goals, useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. Mahomes. Connecting with Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Mahomes. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Mahomes to throw it. Able to connect with Jacobs. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Mahomes. It's caught here by Adams. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.